Let's welcome Roni Proder to Great Day. Good morning.
Good morning, Deborah.
This is one of those things that sometimes can be inconsistent, but you
Right.
say if you follow a few tips,
Yes.
you can get it right. So one of your tips is to use bone-in meat as often as you can.
Yes, whether it's ribs or chicken, if you're using bone-in, it means that you're going to retain a lot of moistness. So you don't have to worry. It makes it a little bit more foolproof. And I promise by the end of the segment, you're going to be a grilling and entertaining master for the summer.
Grilling guru.
Yes.
Okay, marinate, marinate, marinate.
Yes. Okay, so you're going to want to marinate your meat. And I'm using, by the way, this Lotus grill that Sur La Table gave us for this. So you can literally marinate it in a plastic bag, take it anywhere you want, and you can grill anywhere, just like we're doing
I love this,
outside.
especially for small spaces in
Yes.
apartments where they don't like open flames and things.
Yes.
This is perfect.
So, and you're going to want to prep your grill. So your grill brush is going to be your best friend. Make sure that you brush it off after it's heated so that when you put in that bone-in meat, it's not going to stick to the grill. You can cook it low and slow to make sure it cooks all the way through.
And you don't have stuff sticking to it from like 3 years ago.
Exactly.
All right. And of course, for ourselves, stay hydrated. So
Stay
we marinate our
hydrated.
meat to keep it juicy. We got to stay hydrated too.
Yeah, so I don't know if you want to try a little spritzer.
Something tells me this is not
Yes.
staying hydrated with just water.
You know, it's like half and half. It is a lighter barefoot spritzer, so you're gonna get, it's spritzer season. Now is the time to just kind of indulge
And
enjoy
throw in
while
the
you're
ice is fine.
Yes. Okay. So these are these new ice cubes. You'll see them in really high-end restaurants and bars. Now you can make it at home. Pier 1 Imports. They have this new store in the Woodlands, by the way, and so they gave us these awesome ice cubes.
This is
so
a
we
cool
can
cheers.
stay hydrated.
Well, I love one big ice cube, so you don't have just a bunch of pieces of ice to navigate in your glass.
Love that light spritzer too. It's like
Yeah.
perfect to like kick up.
All right, so while the
Entertaining.
adults are doing our steaks and ribs and things
Yes.
like that, oftentimes we give the kids the hot dogs and the
Yes.
hamburgers. So give us some great pointers there.
Okay, so here is your hot dog, and what I did was I spiralized it around so you get all of that juicy grill flavor embedded into the hot dogs. But we're also going to reinvent all of this. So cook a few extra of everything. That's another tip. Like if you have some time on a Sunday to chill out and grill, make sure that you're cooking enough so that you can reinvent it all week long.
Yeah, and when you smoke things or grill things, the staying power is a little bit longer than other foods, so you can have it at the end of the week and be safe about that.
That flavor infuses into a lot of things.
A lot of us talk about hating vegetables growing up, and a lot of it had to do with how they were cooked.
Yeah.
They were cooked to mush, they had no flavor.
Yes.
Putting them on the grill is a great way to introduce a non-vegetable lover to vegetables.
Yes, and take a look what we're gonna do with it. So here's your grilled vegetables one day. I love those flex skewers, by the way. It makes it so easy. And to reinvent it, all you have to do is make it into a flatbread. You can take all those veggies, dump it on. I have the Sabra hummus, so
I love
you
the
can make your
Sabra.
own if you want. There's one right there for you.
Yeah.
And all you have to do is just take it, slather on that pre-made simple hummus.
And here's
put
the
your
point.
roasted veg.
Either eat vegetables straight on, or if
Yes.
you're trying to hide vegetables or kind of hide them into another meal,
Right.
kids will eat that, people will eat that.
Yes, and
So-
speaking of hiding vegetables, like a weeknight winter chili, summer chili, is like the perfect thing that you can make in 30 minutes. So I try and keep my pantry stocked, right? If you have great cans, like healthy hominy and beans, you can literally take a can, open it up, put some chicken broth, and check it out. Right here, you've got a weeknight chili. It's super, super healthy, high in protein, low in fat, and how could that be any easier?
Chilies, casserole stews are a great way to clean out your refrigerator and use everything. But I love this too
Reinvent
because
it.
it's not your heavier, kind of red meat stews or chilies that we have in the wintertime. This is great throwing in the chicken and stuff, making it a little bit lighter for summertime.
And because we use that bone-in chicken, you can reheat it with some broth. It's going to stay super moist and delicious. It's kind of foolproof.
Yeah, you have your homemade ice pops here
Yes.
where you use some milk and some berries and some
Yes.
honey here, so that way you know that it's
Yes.
nice and healthy. But let's end off here with, you just topped it off with an egg.
You know what? I took some hash browns, frozen hash browns, and I put on a fried egg, and I cut up the hot dogs, and I put in some spinach. You were talking about hiding everything. You can put it all in there, and it's like breakfast for dinner. Something that's really important to me with Dinner Reinvented is using pure ingredients. If it's simple and straightforward, these popsicles, no sugar. It's that pure, dairy pure milk,
Right.
honey, raspberries. You know that you are getting something super good that you can feed to the
Great
kids while you're grilling.
A whole
Or
meal
for
for your
dessert.
food groups right here. And there you go, Ronnie. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Happy summer, guys.